Hi everybody, my new Tiger tank has arrived. I bought mine from nitrotech.co.uk. I also bought a spare 3000 milliamp battery to go with it and some extra smoke oil. The first thing you note when you receive this is just how heavy the whole thing is. So clearly that's talking volumes about the metal construction. Anyway, let's open the box and see what's inside. Wow, pretty impressive monster. Okay, now to have a look at the instructions and then I'll be back with a quick check inside. Okay, one of the first things you want to do is get in to install the battery. Now then, this is not like the old tanks. There is a little latch at the back here, this little thing, which you pull to release the cover on the tank, and you see now the top part has become free. You've got wires attached, so take care as you open your tank. And there, for all to see, is all the mechanisms and the location to install the battery. Here we are looking inside the cover of the tank. Nice to see the metal gears. Here's the loudspeaker for the sound, smoke area, and this is where the battery is going to be installed in here and clipped in the conventional way. Okay, now we come to adding the extra oil for the smoke mechanism. First thing you need to do is to trim the very tip of the oil bottle so that it can flow. Then add the flexible extra tube. Now be careful, because the first thing it will want to do is to fly off. And then what you do is feed that tube down inside the smoking mechanism. Do you see it there? You don't need to have the tank open to do this. And you just put a few drops in there and try and get the tube to slide down inside the pipe. And you can see the drops of oil going down now. You need to do this for both sides. So you get the feed tube into the pipe, and that is the oil topped up. Okay, now whilst the battery is charging, it's a good idea to have a good look around your tank and get used to it. Now, at the front of the lid, you see this metal lug? That has to engage in the front of the base, like so. Then you just pull your little clip out again. It's just there, and you can close the body down and push it, and it's now secured. Well, that is all there is to opening and closing this tank. So here we are a little while later, the battery charged up a little bit, ready to conduct a test. Now then, switch on your controller first. There is a switch located under this lid which activates the tank. Then press the key symbol on your remote. And the tank is now live. As you can see, we've got a bit of smoke coming out. Just as an extra hint, this controller has trimmers. Make sure this one is set to the very top. It controls your forward, backward. If it's not, the tank will move without any input. You also have a gun controller, which is the G. And a simulated recoil and firing action. And to shut your tank down, you press the key symbol again. And the blinking light indicates it's shut down. To isolate the tank, you slide the switch. The tank is now turned off. Not going to tell you any more about the rest of the controls. I'll leave that for you to discover. One more time about opening the tank. Lift your mud flaps, which you fit separately. They're a separate item. There's the little catch. You pull it and pull it a little bit more, and the body then comes off. Not too bad. Loading the BBs. They simply go into this. This will need a bit of encouragement, so it doesn't seem to lift up quite enough. And you just tip in your required BBs, make sure they go down the little hole, and that's all there is to that. This flap is the gun controller, on or off, whether you want to be firing BB gun bullets. Just help fritz up. Ouch.